Hello, and thank you for tuning into this tutorial on how the Physical Science Moodle page works. If you've taken other Moodle courses before, you probably notice that mine looks a little different. You're probably used to, under each unit heading, like Unit 1, Introduction to Matter, you're probably used to seeing a lot more materials than just what I've got here. Here's how my Moodle page works. You'll notice that under Unit 1, there are 4 different lessons that you can click into, and if you were to click into one, you would see that each lesson consists of several pages in a row, and each page has links on it to different activities. You are required, as you go through a lesson, to click on each link and view and complete each activity in order. Please read the instructions in each lesson carefully and don't skip any of the activities. Now, here's what may be a bit odd about my Moodle page. This is the Unit 1 Introduction to Matter lesson section, but if you scroll down, this is the Unit 1 Introduction to Matter lesson material section. Here's where that clutter of all of the different materials that are a part of a Moodle course, here's where all of that is. So you'll find quizzes and assignment hand-ins, you'll find the videos, you'll find links, all of the things that I link to in the lesson up above where there wasn't really any clutter. All of the things that I link to there can be found down below in the lesson materials section. Now here's what I recommend. I recommend that you don't use this section called Unit 1 Lesson Materials. I recommend that you just use the Lessons section up above where you just click on Lesson 1 and follow the pages. As you follow the pages, you'll be accessing all of this stuff anyway. Here's one other thing you're going to notice about my Moodle course. As you look at this page, you'll see that some things are checked off on the right-hand column, and some things have these dotted boxes that don't have check marks in them. As you complete activities on my Moodle page, the Moodle page is smart enough to figure out when you finished an activity, and it knows to check it off when it's done. Now, I say the Moodle page is smart enough to know that because I set criteria, so if you view a video, it will check it off. If you take a quiz and get a certain score, it'll check it off. I'm not saying that you can't outsmart Moodle and figure out ways to get things checked off without doing the activities, but I would ask why you would ever want to do that. Why would you want to figure out a way to get something checked off even though you didn't really do it? That's just going to come back and bite you when it comes time to take the test, and you really don't know enough to take the test because you didn't do the activity, so you score lower than you should. Anyway, I just wanted to show you the 2 sections of my Moodle page. The main section that you're going to be using consists of all of these lesson activities that you're going to click on and follow through. The clutter of lesson materials down below with all the quizzes and hand-ins and videos and everything else, you can scroll down the page and look at it. You can see what's checked off as completed and what's not checked off. My activities require that you complete previous activities before you move on to the next ones. However, this section is so cluttered, I don't recommend that you use this to actually follow along through the lessons. Instead, use the actual lesson activities at the top of the page. If for some reason you run into an activity or a video that won't let you proceed and you can't figure out why it's not letting you move on to the next thing, chances are you haven't completed one of the previous activities, and if you're stumped on that, please email me right away so that I can help you figure out what you need to do in order to move on to the next lesson in physical science. This page may be a little confusing at first, but I think that in the long run, having the activities organized in a way that reduces all of the clutter of all of those activities is going to help make this Moodle experience be a lot cleaner and easier for you.